Welcome back. This is Ben Schaff with Level Up Tuts, and today we're going to level up our ExpressionEngine skills. This is tutorial number 6. Today we're going to be covering channel fields or custom fields, depending on sort of what you want to call it and where you come from. In WordPress, Drupal land, these are custom fields, but in ExpressionEngine they call them channel fields. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So let's go to Admin, Channel Administration, and Channel Fields. We haven't set any up yet. To do so, we go ahead and click Create New Channel Field Group. I'm going to go ahead and call this News. That makes sense because we also have a channel called News. The 0 means we haven't assigned anything to this channel field group yet. So let's go ahead and create our first channel field. None exist. This is where they're going to be listed. Click Create New Channel Field. And there are a variety of types for channel fields. We see this is what we're looking at here is the selection for just default ExpressionEngine core. There are a plethora of third-party add-ons that give you more options here. For example, Pixel and Tonic has quite a few options that really expand upon this selection with their Matrix add-on and also their Wigwam add-on and more. Actually, it's a great third-party developer. So I'm sure if you're getting into expression development, you're going to hear about them soon. Anyway, we're going to just stick within the defaults here. Relationship is maybe one that sort of sticks out as maybe something that needs explanation, and that's the relationship between two pieces of content. But we're going to just do, for right now, text input and text area. So for text input, that means just one line, like this line we have here, and then text area is a multi-row thing like this down here. So this is going to be what we're doing a news entry. So let's create so what we're doing is we're going to create the fields for that piece of content. So if you think about news, what type of fields are we going to require for our user? A headline field, a subheadline field, maybe a body, maybe there's author and a date, and then we want them to assign categories. Well, categories is taken care of through the category group, so we don't have to worry about that. Headline we don't have to worry about because when you create a channel, ExpressionEngine automatically gives you the title field. That's a freebie. Same with URL title, which we'll look at in a minute. You also, as a freebie, get an author field, which is assigned depending on who, so if I'm logged in as myself, so when I create an entry, it's going to assign it to me, so that's cool, convenient. And date, also ExpressionEngine gives you a date field. So that leaves just two fields that we're going to create for this right now, and that's subheadline. Again, just like in the last video, it replaced spaces with underscores, and again, this is what we're going to use in templating to output the content of this field. In the field instructions, this is where you can put instructions for the individual that's creating an entry. If it's you, maybe you don't need to fill this out. But one cool thing to point out is you can put some notes in here for your users so you can help them use the site. And that can include like H1 tags or break tags or whatever. So you can style it to some extent as well. Is this field required? Yes or no? For us, the subheadline won't be required, but the body will definitely be required. Is field searchable? If this is a text field that contains content that you want users to find, then this should be yes. There are times when you would answer no to that, and that's why I guess by default it's no, but if it's text, it's probably yes. Show this field by default. What that means is on the published screen, this field will be still present on the screen, but they'd have to just click to like expand it. It's sort of just like toggled or slid up. Field display order, this is where you go to assign what order that's going to show up on the screen. There's some other field options here, like how many characters can go in this field, what type of formatting can it have. This one it converts, your break tags where you put a break to paragraphs like automatically. This is a text field, so we're just going to leave it as none. And there's some other items here too. I'm just going to leave them all as no for this and hit submit. Okay, so we've created our first channel field. Let's go ahead and create the next one here, and this is for body. So we're going to say text area. That's to get this type of thing, a multi-row block, and we're just going to call it body. We're not going to give it an instruction here. It seems like pretty self-explanatory, the body of the news content. Is this field required? In this case, it's going to be. Is this field searchable? Yes. Default text formatting, we're going to say auto. In a couple videos from now, we're going to end up replacing the text formatting with the WYSIWYG editor, but for now, we're just going to put this on auto. We could say show formatting buttons for this one. We could say put a spell check. We could say glossary. The WYSIWYG editor that we install, Wigwam by Pixel and Tonic, will sort of replace all this stuff, but you can at least just see what it's like. So I'm going to go ahead and hit submit now. One thing that I want to point out is between these curly braces, we have the short name. In ExpressionEngine, anything that has a curly brace is like ExpressionEngine tags. So ExpressionEngine, I think in version 2.4, which we're running right now, is when they started making this a little bit more convenient for us. So if we actually click in here, it's going to highlight that whole piece of content, and we can just copy and then paste it in our template tags when we're ready to do that. So it's a nice little convenient thing that they added in here. So what we've done so far is we've created this group, but we haven't assigned it to our channel yet. So if we were to go to content and hit publish and select news, we're only getting those freebies that I was talking about, the title, the date, and the author. We haven't yet tied that channel group to this channel. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back to the screen. So admin, channel, channels, edit group assignment, channel field group, set to none. Let's change it to news, update. Let's go back to publish a new piece of content, publish news, and there we go. We have the title field, news story. Remember that preference that we set that says replace spaces with hyphens or dashes? There it is. Subheadline, no asterisk next to it because it's not required. Body, asterisk, therefore it's required. And we're seeing some of those formatting buttons, very limited. ExpressionEngine 2.5, so depending on when you watch that video, maybe that exists yet. Doesn't exist yet for me, but they are actually finally putting together a decent WYSIWYG editor. So we'll see how that turns out. But here's the other. So here's the spell check and here's the glossary. So pretty decent. This thing can be. Oops. I grabbed the wrong thing there. Expanded if you need more room. We could have additionally set it to just have more room by default. So there you go. We've created some custom fields. We've created some channels. And we're getting real close to start the next phase of our site. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone. And again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching.